On Carolina Soil with Emily is sponsored by Hearns Fine Jewelry.
Emily, it's Jonathan Blitz. I'm glad to have you here at Mystic Farm Distillery.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited because on Carolina Soil, you do get a little confused as to why we're at a distillery.
Most people don't realize this, but in fact, North Carolina is the best place on earth to make great bourbon whiskey. First of all, we have fantastic grain here. So we can grow corn in the summer, and then soft winter wheat grows over the winter. We harvest that in the spring, and then we can plant corn over those same fields again.
Ooh.
So this is the rick house. Each one of the barrels is like a pressure vessel.
Oh,
and so as it warms up, it's going to pressurize,
Yeah.
and some of that bourbon's going to come out. And then when it gets cold again, it's going to pull that bourbon back out of the oak and into the barrel, and also pull some oxygen in. And so we get these crazy, 80-degree afternoons and 50-degree nights and 30-degree nights and 40-degree, I always like to tell people to take a deep breath. That smell you're smelling is called the angel's share, and that's what evaporates out of the barrels. So that's what heaven smells like, actually. Each one of those barrels is a part of one or two trees, and those trees were some lucky acorns that fell in a forest about a century ago. That whole 100 years that tree was growing, it had all kinds of life experiences, right?
Yeah.
So there were wet years and dry years and hot years and cold years, and all of that time and history that tree had, that's going to affect how that bourbon ages. And so each one of these barrels,
powerful.
and it's wonderful too, because each one of these barrels has its own personality.
Yeah.
Some of them are spicy, and some of them are real smooth and soft, and some of them will, a little cowboy, they got a little bite to them.
Yeah.
Join us next week on Carolina Soil with me, Emily, for anything and everything agriculture.
On Carolina Soil with Emily is sponsored by Hearns Fine Jewelry.